When trying to apply a glow effect to an object in Inkscape, you may initially think to create a duplicate of the object and blur it behind the original, but in this tutorial I'm going to show you a different method that allows you to create a more vibrant glow effect that pops. So let's jump right into this and get started. I'm going to start off with my object here, and I want to make sure I have this placed on a dark background. So I'm going to grab the rectangle tool, and I'm going to draw a black rectangle. And I'm just going to lower that beneath the object, and I'm going to turn on snapping and just snap this to the center. I'm going to snap this to the center of the rectangle. So to do this, I'm actually going to create several copies and blur each of them. So that's the trick here. You want to have multiple copies stacked on top of each other and all blurred with varying shades of the color you'd like the glow effect to be. So I'm going to create a duplicate of this object, and I'm going to make this blue, and let me open up my fill and stroke menu by double clicking the fill stripe right here, and I'm going to apply an outset to this. So I'm going to go to path and select outset, and it's going to make it a little larger, and I'm going to lower that beneath the original object. In fact, I'm going to apply another outset, but instead of using the menu, I'm just going to press Command 0, or that would be Control 0 if you're on Windows or Linux. And once that's a little larger, I'm going to take the blur slider and just give this a very subtle blur, not too much, maybe about that much. And now I'm going to duplicate this object by pressing Command D or Control D, and I'm going to make this one a deeper or a more vibrant shade of blue, maybe a little darker. And I'm going to outset this a few more times. So I'm going to press Control 0, maybe 5 or 6 more times, and I'm going to blur this one even more. And now I'm going to lower that beneath everything else. I'm actually going to lower it to the bottom and then raise it one step just to ensure that it's behind everything else. And we may even want to bring down the opacity a little bit just to reduce the intensity of this. And you can already see that the glow effect is starting to pop a little more. So let's make a duplicate of that other object. To make it easier to grab it, I'm going to go to Layer and select Layers and Objects. And I'm going to expand this. And the object that I am looking for, you should be able to select it in the layer menu. I have multiple objects on my document here, so it's a little more difficult for me. There we go. And with that selected, I'm going to press Command D or Control D to duplicate that again. And now I will go back to the, fill and stroke menu and give this an even deeper shade of blue, something like that. And I'm going to outset this even more. So I'm going to press Control 0 a few more times like that, and I'm going to blur this even more. And let me lower this to the bottom, raise it one step, and bring the opacity of this down even more like that. And now we have a more vibrant glow effect. So to add to this even more, I'm going to apply a radial gradient to my background here. So let me select the object, and in the fill and stroke menu, I'm going to click on the radial gradient option. And I'll go to the gradient tool by grabbing it right there, or you could just press G in the keyboard. And over here in the stops menu, I'm going to select this bottom one down here and make sure that the A slider is brought all the way to the right. If you don't see the A slider, just come up here and choose HSL from this dropdown, and you can expand the color wheel to show the color wheel if you'd like. So we have 2 stops over here. I want to add a third one, so let me click on the plus icon down here. Now we have 3. And as I click them, you can see which ones are being enabled on the canvas. I'm going to choose the inner one, which is the one up top right here, and I'm going to make this one blue. So let me just adjust this a little bit. And I'm just going to copy this value right here, and I'm going to paste that into the middle stop. But I'm going to make that a little darker. So let me paste that in there, and now I'll make that a little darker. And now I can take this gradient and hold Control and Shift and scale it down like that. Scale it down or scale it up just to adjust it a little bit. Maybe even bring that handle in a bit. Bring it out, whatever looks best. And just like that, we have created a vibrant glow effect in Inkscape, and it really pops a lot more than something like this over here where we're just duplicating a single object and blurring that. If you found this lesson useful, then consider checking out my Inkscape Masterclass. It's a collection of over 60 videos where I go over all of the tools and features in Inkscape, and I explain what they are and demonstrate how they work. Kind of like how I did in this video. We even have a private community where you can ask questions and get help from me anytime you want. And best of all, there's no monthly membership fees. You just pay $17 one time and you're in for life. I'll have some information about that down below if you want to check that out. As always, thanks for watching.